Hi everyone, it's time for today's video based on New York Times connection game. It's basically a game where you create four groups of four words from 16 given words. You have seen the thumbnail, so you know what the first group we are discussing is. Watch to the end of this video and I will also tell you the other three groups of four words, what each word means, and what they have in common. So today's words, the words that apply pressure to, the first word is crush. Now, crush is an interesting word because, again, it's a verb and it's a noun, right? So to crush something means to like destroy it, like you crushed my soul, or you crushed my dreams. So crushing dreams, crushing souls, you know, crushing hearts. It's like making it crumble, making it crush. I talked about crumble in a video yesterday. And so that's to crush, to apply pressure, to kind of destroy. But also, as a noun, crush means a love object. Who's your crush? Like, when you went to high school, who was your crush? As in, who did you love? Who did you fantasize about? Who did you, dream about going on a date with? That's a crush. Now we even have these things like celebrity crush. Who's your celebrity crush? Like, if you could go out on a date, who would you want to go out with? That's also crush. So yeah, that's crush means to apply pressure, to destroy, disseminate. The next one, apply pressure to, is to mash. The mash is used in mashed potatoes, like when potatoes are really mashed, they're crushed, they're they're turned into a puree of potato, right? You can have French fries, which are, by the way, have nothing to do with France, which is, don't get me started on all these food in, French fries. They're not French. Hamburger, it's not, has nothing to do with Frankfurter, has nothing to do with the sausage Frankfurt. The sausage has nothing to do with the city of Frankfurt. Anyways, so mashed potatoes are the potatoes that are mashed. So mashing something means to kind of apply pressure to, but mashing also means mixing things. So that's why we have mashups, right? Like if you have I don't know, if a video of Madonna and Pink Floyd mash up, you kind of mix them together. Or in some way, mash and mesh are similar. The next word we have for apply pressure to is press. Now, press is very commonly used word. So to press is, of course, like press the button. You press the button. So press means to apply pressure to, and I probably talked about this before, but there are videos, but we have all these interesting words that have to do with press in English, verbs. Depress, repressed, suppress, compress. So they all come from press. The root of the verb is press. And depress, what that is. It's somebody who's sad, and then repress is to, kind of not listen to your own urges. Suppress means to quiet something down, and as you see, all of them have something to do with pressure, putting something down. And then press also means to press, means to iron. So, if your shirt is freshly pressed, that means that it was freshly ironed, ironed. And then press also means media. Okay. I am a member of the press. A press release. The president just, released the press statement. Then we have press secretary in America, which is the person, the occupation, the job that speaks for, White House. And we have expression pressing matters. Onto our pressing matters, as in things that are very important to deal with right now. I said pressing. So yeah. The next word is squash. Apply pressure to is to squash, and there is the, to squash it. It's just like, you see a fly and you squash it. You, you know, you crush. So that's like when you put your shoe on that insect, it squashes. That just squashed all my dreams. You get a rejection letter from whatever school that you're going to, or a job application you had, and so, oh my God, that just squashed me. That just squashed my soul, crushed me. And this is, just know this, not that you can do anything about it, but crush and squash both end in osh. Crush and squash. Mash is not, that's mash. Anyways, so squash also is a game, right? They kind of a tennis game that people play. That's also called a squash game. It's a indoor tennis type thing, and you play against the wall. But then squash, on a completely different level, is a type of legume, or type of vegetable, or whatever you want to call it. And it's like, we have eggplant and we have squash, and the squash is usually sweeter. So yeah, those are the words for apply pressure to: crush, mash, press, and squash. Hey there, friend. Nice to meet you. I am Hamid. Sorry for the interruption. If you are enjoying this video and are looking to take your English fluency and vocabulary to the next level, I've got something special for you. I offer personalized one-on-one coaching sessions tailored to your unique goals and interests. Whether you're focusing on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, or all around communication skills, I'm here to help you master English in a way that's fun and effective. Ready to elevate your English? Click on the link in the description below to book your session with me today. Let's embark on this journey to English mastery together. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tricks on mastering English. Okay, the following words are jumping animals. So cricket is a jumping animal. It just jumps from one place to another. So I say, I can't make a cricket sound. I don't know how to, but it's a little insect that makes this almost cute noise at night. But I think also cricket is a game, it's a version of, like in America, we have baseball. In England, they have cricket. So it's a different type, but kind of they still played with a bat and like a ball, but it's very different. Now there's an expression, crickets means nothing. So have you heard from that job you applied for? Crickets, as in nothing. So the next jumping animal is frog. Frog, right? So that's a frog, and frog is the green animal that does ribbit. So that's a jumping animal. Cricket jumps and frog jumps. Cricket is not an animal; it's an insect, but it's the game that says that. And then we have expression, because when it's jumping, is leaping. That's why there's an expression in English, leapfrog. It's like our company has leapfrog 50 years, kind of like jumped and hopped and leapt. Then we have the word hare. That's another jumping animal. I think hare is female rabbit, okay, because rabbits can jump. And then there's kangaroo. Of course, kangaroo can jump, you know that. So the next set of words is Olympic sports. Breaking. I have no idea what breaking is. It's Olympics. But break is an interesting word, because to break means to destroy something, right? But then you got to pay attention, because that's B-R-E-K, that means to break. And then, we have expressions like broken. I feel broken. That means I am just like, my heart broken. My soul is not feeling so good. Broken. And then we have break in. There was a break in and entering. So that's a break in, right? So when somebody like burglar steals stuff from a house, that's a break-in, and they're breaking and entering, right? And then we have breakfast, which is, actually literally from, it's like breaking fast. It's like you're, you were having a fast, you were not eating, and now you're breaking it, breakfast. And then break, we have also this thing, break dance. I can't break, but it's a type of dance. Now, break also means space, or kind of a relax, or a time to just not do so much. Give me a break. That means cut me some slack, help me catch my breath, break. And that's why we have in school or in lectures or at work, your break time. Okay, I'm going to go on a 15-minute break. That means I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to be, at work. Lunch break. Or now we have an expression people use, bio break, which means biology break. That means they want to go to the bathroom or something. So that's break. Now pay attention, because break, BRAKE, not BREAK. Break means braking when you're going fast on your car and you step your foot on the brake. So stop, coming to a full stop, that's brake, right? And not that, this is connected to this, but don't confuse this with brick, which is, this is break, that's brick, BRICK. And brick is, a building is made of bricks, or bricks and mortar or something. Olympic sports can be hockey. Hockey is, sports hockey, and hockey can be on the ice or on the grass. Then we have skeleton, is an Olympic sport. I honestly don't know what that is. Skeleton, of course, means that my flesh is on my skeleton. Skeleton means your bone structure. Now, skeleton is used in a lot of context as the bone structure, as a very bare bones of something. This is the skeleton. This is the skeleton of my argument. This is all the concepts in a very, limited way, the skeleton. And then it's like, oh my God, you look like a skeleton. A skeleton there, that means that you look really super thin and unhealthy. And, we have expressions like, so a skeleton is the thing under your flesh, but the skeleton is also when you see the skeleton itself, kind of scary. So that's why we have expressions like, everybody has skeletons in their closet. That means that everybody has secrets. And then finally, a skeleton can be used for like a skeleton key. This is a skeleton key of this whole hospital. That means that it can open any door. So that's a skeleton key. Finally, Olympic sport is trampoline. Trampoline, the thing you jump up and down. The other one, honestly, I don't even know why they're Olympic sports. Then there's things you can set, mood. Wow, that made my mood really happy. Mood means, and don't make a mistake with mode, this is mood. And, mode, as I've talked about, is like fashion and a lot of different things. But mood means, happy, sad, angry, whatever. That's mood. So you can set the mood, basically set the atmosphere, set the energetic environment. That's mood. Record. Now, because this is a noun here, is record. Okay. Record is a noun. Noun is like set the record. Set the record straight. I did not eat the pickles. Let me set the record straight. I did not eat your pickles. That means that let me clear things up, right? But then you can have for record, you can say record time. Wow, you ate those chips in record time. That means that you ate it like really quickly. But who has the record for fastest basketball dunk in history? Whatever, record, right? Record. And like you have Guinness Book of Records, is all these things that nobody has done before and nobody ever done since. That's record. But now, as I said, when sometimes the word has a verb and a noun, the verb is usually, the pronunciation is that the stress is on the second syllable. So record, record, that's my record there, right there. But would you please record this conversation? So record means to, take it down, to, I'm recording this video. So that's not recording, I'm recording. Can I have the recording? So record means basically putting something, conserving it, keeping it, and I'm gonna record this. And so it's not necessarily always on a piece of media. You could also write it down. I'm gonna record what happened. Okay. Then we have things you can set is a table. Now, table, I've talked about this before. Table can be the thing that, chair on a table that you eat on. That's a table, and also we have table of things like table of contents, all the stuff that you can do. And then we have like Excel table, whereas a row and column. So that's another table. But setting the table means table as in for food. Like, can you please set the table? Our guests are coming. Put the glasses and put the plates and put the silverware. Silverware means that fork and knife and things like that. That's silverware. And then, but then table, as I said, before, as a verb, table means to. I'm gonna table this conversation for now. I'm not gonna talk about this. Tabling it means to stop talking about it at this point and you come back to it later. And then finally, things you can set